Every tear you shed, I see it. Every burden you carry, I feel it. My love for you is deep, personal, and everlasting. My precious child. I see you. In the quiet moments when no one else is watching, I am there. I see the tears you hide, the worries you carry in silence, and the battles no one else knows you're fighting. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are held. When your heart is heavy with sorrow, know this: I feel what you feel. I am not a distant God watching from afar. I am near. I am close. I am holding you with arms wide open, whispering peace into your spirit. The ache you feel? I understand it. Because my love for you is not vague or conditional. It is deep. Personal. Unshakable. You were never meant to carry this alone. The burdens that weigh you down, bring them to me. Lay them at my feet. I don't ask you to be strong without me, I ask you to trust me with your weakness. For in your weakness, my strength is made perfect. Come into my presence. Not just when life feels overwhelming, but every day. Find me in the silence. Hear my voice in the stillness. Let me remind you, you are loved beyond measure. You are not disqualified by your past. You are not forgotten because of your pain. You are my child. And I delight in you. Hold on to hope. Even when the night feels long. Even when your prayers seem unanswered. I am working in ways you cannot see. I am bringing renewal to your soul, healing to your heart, and joy to your spirit. This season will not last forever. Trust in my timing. Walk in my promises. And remember, I am your safe place. Your refuge in times of trouble. Your source of peace in the chaos. Your comfort when the world feels cold. Let go of the lies that say you're alone, unworthy, or too broken. None of that is true. You are chosen. You are seen. You are loved with a love that will never let go. Even in your silence, I hear you. Even in your confusion, I guide you. Even in your darkest hour, I am the light. So today, breathe. Rest. Know that I am here, carrying you, loving you, and leading you toward a future filled with my peace. You are not forgotten, child. You are forever mine. In the smallest details of your life, I am present. In your routines, your sighs, your quiet thoughts, I am there. My dear one. You may think I only show up in the miraculous, the grand moments where mountains move and storms cease, but my presence is far more intimate than you realize. I walk with you in the everyday. In the way the sunlight touches your face. In the quiet moments between breaths. In the way your heart longs for something more, something eternal, that is me, drawing you closer. You don't need to climb high to reach me. I am in the whisper, not the thunder. I'm in the stillness, not the noise. When you pause for even a moment to acknowledge me, heaven leans in. Your awareness of me invites peace. And in that peace, your soul finds rest. There's no need to strive for perfection to earn my attention. You already have it. I know your heart's cry before your lips can form the words. I know what keeps you awake at night and what dreams you don't dare speak aloud. Nothing is hidden from me. And still, especially still, I choose you. Let go of the pressure to have it all together. You don't need polished prayers or rehearsed words. Simply come. Come with your questions, your uncertainty, your worn-out spirit. Let me carry what you can't. I am not disappointed in you. I'm not waiting for you to get stronger. I am your strength. Even when you don't feel spiritual or worthy, I am near. The sacred isn't reserved for the holy places, it dwells wherever you make space for me. And when you do, when you carve out just a few sacred minutes to sit with me, I pour into your heart a love that no storm can shake. You wonder sometimes if you're falling behind. If you've missed my timing. But nothing is lost when you walk with me. Even the detours have purpose. Even the delays are laced with grace. I redeem every moment. I restore what you thought was gone forever. And those small acts of faith, the ones you think no one sees, I see them. They delight me. Every whisper of worship, every act of kindness done in secret, every time you choose forgiveness over bitterness, I see it, and I treasure it. Heaven rejoices over you. So don't measure your worth by your productivity. Don't define your journey by how far you've come or how much you've accomplished. I'm not grading you, I'm guiding you. With each step, I'm shaping you, growing you, preparing you for the blessings I've already set in motion. Keep drawing near, even on the days when your heart feels dry. Let my voice become louder than your fears. Let my truth override the noise. You are not alone. Not in your waiting. Not in your wondering. I am right here, walking quietly beside you, turning every ordinary moment into something sacred. Before you spoke your first word, I knew your voice. Before you took your first step, I knew the path you would walk. My beloved. You often question your identity. You ask if you're enough, if you truly matter in a world so loud, so demanding. But hear me now, you were never a mistake. Your existence is not random. I crafted you with careful intention, with detail only a loving creator could see. Every breath you take, every fiber of your being, was designed by my hands. You may carry labels the world placed on you, broken, unworthy, forgotten. But those are not your names. The name I wrote for you is beloved. Chosen. Redeemed. You are not what happened to you. You are not defined by the chapters that hurt. I define you by my love, not your wounds. I know the thoughts you silence, the ones you wish you could escape. I know how you second-guess yourself, how fear whispers lies when the world gets quiet. But I'm here to remind you, those voices are not of me. I do not shame. I do not condemn. I call. I lift. I restore. There is no need to pretend with me. I see behind every mask. I know when you smile to hide the ache. I know the moments when your faith feels thin, when prayer feels more like silence than connection. And still, I stay. Still, I reach. Still, I speak life. Your history does not disqualify your destiny. I specialize in taking what seems lost and turning it into something radiant. The pain you walked through, it was real. But it will not have the final word. I will. And my word for you is this: healing is happening, even now. Don't underestimate what I can do with a surrendered heart. What feels small to you is mighty in my hands. A whisper of faith can move mountains when it's placed in me. You don't need to figure everything out. You just need to be still and know that I am God, and that I am for you. There is a beauty unfolding in your life, piece by piece. You may not see it clearly yet, but trust that the tapestry I am weaving is one of grace, redemption, and purpose. I waste nothing. Not your tears. Not your waiting. Not even your wandering. And when you feel unseen by the world, know that I celebrate you. When no one claps for your quiet obedience, I do. I see the courage it takes to keep going. I see the strength it takes to keep believing when nothing looks different on the outside. You are not overlooked in my kingdom. Lean into me with every question, every longing. My presence is not reserved for your best days. It's most real when you bring me your mess. Come to me not with answers, but with openness. Let me surprise you. Let me show you how deeply I care. This isn't the end. It's a beginning. Even here, especially here, I am writing a new chapter. And it's one filled with beauty you never expected. Even when the road feels uncertain, remember, I am preparing something greater than you could ever imagine. Child of my heart. There is more ahead for you than what you've left behind. Though your soul carries memories of disappointment, and your steps have grown cautious from past wounds, I want you to lift your eyes. What you see now is not the full picture. The season you are in does not define your story. I do. I have seen your quiet endurance, your decision to keep moving forward when it would have been easier to stop. And that matters to me. Not because your strength impresses me, but because I know what it costs you to hope again. And still, you do. That is the kind of faith that moves mountains. You may feel like you're rebuilding from brokenness. But what if I told you that I am using every fragment to create something even more beautiful? Not a replica of what was, but a new thing, stronger, deeper, and more radiant than you've dared to envision. Trust that the process is not punishment. The waiting is not wasted. I am allowing the soil of your soul to be softened so that what I plant next will flourish. Growth happens in the unseen. Transformation begins long before the breakthrough is visible. You may not hear applause right now. The silence may feel like absence. But in that sacred stillness, I am working. Aligning. Healing. Preparing. Just because the door hasn't opened yet doesn't mean I've forgotten your prayer. I heard it the first time. And every time after. Let go of the need to measure your progress by outward signs. I am more interested in the inner renewal, the way your heart is learning to trust me more, the way your spirit is leaning into my peace instead of panic. These are victories, too. I know you long for answers. And I will give them. But more than answers, I want to give you myself. I want to be your comfort when explanations don't come. I want to be your steady anchor when waves rise without warning. I want to be enough, before the blessing arrives. You've seen setbacks, yes. But I've been using even those moments to shape your character, deepen your compassion, and prepare you to carry the joy I'm about to pour out. You are not forgotten in the waiting. You are being prepared. There will come a day, sooner than you think, when you'll look back on this chapter with clarity and gratitude. What felt like loss will be revealed as refinement. What seemed like a closed path will be remembered as the moment I rerouted you towards something better. So don't despair. The night may still linger, but morning is already on its way. Light always follows darkness. And joy, true, anchored joy, is already rising on your horizon. Hold tightly to hope. Let it be the thread that weaves through each day. Even now, my promises remain. Even now, I'm preparing a table before you. Even now, goodness is chasing after you. Your best days are not behind you. They are ahead, crafted with care, sealed in grace, and waiting for the moment when I say, now. The shadows you've walked through will no longer define you. They are behind you now. Before you is light, pure, steady, and unstoppable. Dear child. You've weathered storms that tried to silence you. You've carried burdens that once bent your shoulders low. But now, this is a turning point. Not just a new page, but an entirely new chapter. One where you rise, not because the world made it easier, but because I, your father, am lifting you higher. This is not about ignoring pain or pretending struggles never existed. It's about reclaiming what was lost. It's about stepping into the fullness of who I created you to be. I am calling you out of the shadows, not just into survival, but into strength. Everything that once whispered defeat is now losing its hold. Guilt no longer gets to narrate your story. Shame no longer holds the pen. I am the author of your life, and I am writing beauty from the ashes, purpose from the pain, clarity from the chaos. You've held on through nights when all seemed quiet, when answers didn't come, and fear pressed in. But you didn't let go. And that endurance, that quiet faith, has opened doors no eye can see. You've been faithful with little. Now watch as I begin to entrust you with more. Do not be afraid to walk boldly. I go before you, clearing the unseen obstacles, placing favor where resistance once stood. Where you once hesitated, I will give you confidence. Where you once doubted, I will ignite assurance. Your identity is no longer tied to old mistakes, it is anchored in my truth. There is fresh vision waiting for you. Dreams I placed in you long ago, dreams you thought had expired, are awakening. Not all at once, but steadily, deliberately. As you take each step in faith, you'll begin to see what I've been preparing all along. You are not stepping forward alone. You are surrounded, by grace, by protection, by angels assigned to accompany you through the new territory I'm leading you into. Though challenges may still come, they will not overpower you. I am your shield, your song, your victory. Let my promises guide your decisions. Let my word be the compass you consult. You don't need to chase after signs when my spirit is alive within you, prompting you, nudging you, leading you. You'll recognize my direction not by pressure, but by peace. This is not the season to shrink back. It's the time to rise. To build. To speak with courage. To love without fear. Your voice carries my truth. Your life reflects my goodness. You are not invisible in my kingdom, you are essential. So breathe deeply. Walk upright. The wilderness has taught you resilience, but now the promised land awaits. And this time, you enter not with trembling, but with boldness. Not begging for favor, but knowing it's already been given. The darkness will not return. The lies will not win. The old chains have broken. The new dawn has come. And you, my beloved, were born for such a time as this.